Aloha, I'm Shiloh Richardson and I teach U.S. History 9th grade in the state of Hawaii on the windward sidewalk at Castle High School.
Table.
Wave!
Hi!
Welcome to my classroom. I chose my unit for the Understanding by Design to be on World War II. Students growing up in Hawaii have had experiences with maybe visiting Pearl Harbor and understanding that that was one of the major causes why the U.S. entered the war, but that's kind of the basis of their information about World War II. So I would like to expand that to a more global perspective and understanding of not only the causes of the United States joining the war, but also the effects not only on the United States, but other countries, and the impact that the United States had by joining this war, as well as some of the consequences of the atomic bomb. Some of the global competencies that we will be working on in this unit are historical perspective and understanding, as well as creating empathy and cultural understanding. Would you stay neutral? This is the question I'm going to ask students as we discuss reasons why the United States did not enter the war until 1941. We will read passages from The Rape of Nanking, which is about the forgotten Holocaust happening in China. We will also read passages I have also been working with Pearl Harbor and Arizona Memorial to take students on a field trip. We go on a yearly basis, and luckily we live in Hawaii and they have a grant for students to send them for free. We will be going to the Pearl Harbor Memorial site, and also we were invited this year to the 100th Battalion Members Clubhouse. So we will have a combined field trip in which students will be able to have history come alive and meet some veterans that are, elderly but are still alive and able to share their experiences. Through that lesson, I also am having students research about veterans going to war and then writing a thank you letter. So with a card, they could include artwork that goes with it. These are some samples from the past. They will also be working with the Japanese class in order to make cranes which represent peace. We are going to create 1,000 cranes and on some of the cranes that they create, they will be writing reasons why peace is important. And then we will be piecing these together into a format to present at the Arizona Memorial site. And through that, I hope that students will gain an understanding of empathy and understanding. As I introduce that, we will read this story called Trusting the Paper Cranes, which it explains the story of a little girl that was a bomb victim and her 1,000 paper cranes that she created and why she did it. Okay, stop there. To culminate the unit, students will be in a format of the mini United Nations. They will conduct a Socratic seminar in order to answer a focus question that they will choose based on evidence of what we've gathered about World War II in general. So they will come up with a discussion question that relates to today, maybe about nuclear non-proliferation or consequences of nuclear weapons or the need for peace today in the world. So they will conduct this discussion, and I am going to have them do a take action piece where as a class they will decide how they might take action on this issue. So for example, they might have every student in the class get a certain amount of signatures on a petition for nuclear non-proliferation. Or they might decide to publish a video about what they, from pictures they gathered on their field trip, or they might further write letters to a legislator about issues they think are relevant today